I would say paycheck. I do believe in unions. I think unions are designed to protect people across all workspaces, but in particular with writers, union writers have minimums. So there is a minimum that they can write a movie for, not just, if they sell a spec, there's a minimum that they have to be paid. A producer cannot pay them any less than that. There is a minimum on options for them. Generally these days, a writer, we buy their spec script, they'll be paid for the script, they'll be paid for an option, and all of that will include one rewrite, which means they're given a series of notes and they rewrite the script. If a producer doesn't like that, they can fire them, or they can say, we love what you did here, we'd like another rewrite, then have to renegotiate. There's a whole process to being a union writer that is protected by a structure that is negotiated directly with producers and studios. A non-union writer doesn't have any of those advantages. They are at the mercy of writing for less money. They aren't protected by the structures that are set up in the studio world, if you like. And so what they can do though is they can write and negotiate for themselves. It's almost like a bargaining agreement between them and a producer who will try and get you for as cheap as possible. It saves on their overhead. But at the same time, a non-union writer does have access to a much lower level, if you like, and union writers cannot write outside of their union jobs. So union writers cannot take on non-union work. It's a great way to build credits sometimes. If you are an experienced writer but you haven't broken through to that union yet, there are opportunities out there for you to work in the lifetime space, for instance, or in those lower budget levels where you can prove yourself first. But at the same time, union writers are generally invited in after a specific period. Let's say I do sell as a non-union writer to a studio. I become a union writer because they are union signatories. So a lot of the studios and networks and producers, high-end producers, are signatories of those unions, which means they cannot hire non-union writers. So if you do write something and you get picked up and then your reps are going to negotiate that, the union will also insist that you pay your dues and fees in order to continue working on that project. So there is a disparity there, but everyone wants to be a union writer because the benefits, including health benefits, are pretty extraordinary, and you are protected by a very old system that is designed to help you flourish. Non-union writers, it's a difficult road. We all start out that way, and that's the difference between the two. Is you can do lower budget stuff, but you won't get access to the union assignments through reps or any of that until you become a member.